It's WPGC 95.5 PGC TV in the building. It's your man Tony Redz.
Aladdin, Prince of the Airwayz.
Man, it's going down, and we got the homie Q in the building. What's up, Q?
What it do, man? What's the word? Tell me something.
And you tell me, you the one got the song that's blazing up the tracks right now.
Hey, man, just working, man.
OG
Blessing.
Bobby Johnson.
Yeah.
Word on the street, I'm a suspect.
Suspect.
that's my joint. Where did that come from, man?
Of course, South Central. You seen the movie South Central, right?
Right.
Right. With OG Bobby Johnson himself in it. You know the producer's name is Bobby Johnson too, the guy who made the beat.
Right.
So that's kind of how I came up with the song. When I do songs, I go have fun with them. You know what I'm saying? I don't write nothing. I just go in there. And go out vibe, you know what I'm saying? Go off how I feel. So I just got to plan with it. I heard his tag. It's a Bobby Johnson beat. I got to plan with it. Bobby Johnson.
Right.
OG. Bobby. Yeah, and came up with it like that. So, you know what I'm saying?
That joint crazy. I mean, when I first heard it, I was in Atlanta.
For real?
Man, for the BT Awards. I was in Atlanta. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and
love, then, you know, that's my man Q. And what's mixtape you got out right now?
I don't have one out yet. It's on the way. It's actually on the way.
It's coming soon. So what we going to expect, man? What's the next? You got to tell me about the mixtape, man.
The name, it's self-explanatory. Everybody keep asking who is Q. They know the music, but don't know the face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I decided to make the name of the mixtape, Who is Q, to answer the question basically. Okay, so that's a frequent question. Everybody always asking me. I'm going to name my tape Who is Q.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's on the mixtape with you?
It's a few people. Nah, really, I don't. A lot of records I've putting out, a lot of songs that you hear me on is either me featuring or me being featured on. So this tape is really displaying my talent. You know what I'm saying?
All me.
Like Dre said.
Yeah, gotta do it.
Like Dre said.
I gotta ask you. A lot of artists get a single on the radio and don't really expect the fame or the things to pop off as fast as they do. How do you accept that as soon as it comes?
I mean, this is what you work for, ain't it? I mean, it's part of the game. So I mean, it's kind of like you gotta adapt, I guess. I don't know. That's a good question. You have to ask that to. I don't know. I mean, you gotta. Is it come with it? This is what you work for. Right. It's part of the game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So you in the limelight. So I mean, I'm a suspect.
So when you got that first single, everybody kind of put you in a box in the category of what type of music you make. How do you follow up after that, as far as the type of artist you want to be and the type of music that you want to portray?
I mean, you just keep putting out records and just show your talents. That's all. I mean, it's a game of show and prove. It ain't no difference if you at the basketball court, somebody tell you, you know what I'm saying, let me run with you. What you gonna do? Let me see you shoot a three or something first. I mean, I don't prove to me. Let me see. I'm just gonna pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Show me what you got. You know what I'm saying? Show and prove. That's all. You know what I'm saying? I had my first single which was featuring the Migos. You know what I'm saying? With Young Hitter. It kind of benefited them more than it benefited me, so I let that go and brought out Bobby Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we at now.
Crazy. Right. Speaking of basketball,
I'm going right to the basketball question. They tell me you got a couple of rings on your finger. What's that about?
High school, you dig, man? Hey, man, that's my thing.
High school. So break it down to me.
A lot of if you notice, a lot of my lyrics are always about like some type of metaphor. You got to do with basketball, maybe, or something. If you listen, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I played basketball up until my first year in college. You know what I'm saying? What
college did you go to?
A school called Apprentice School in Newport News, Virginia. It was like a package thing. I had to work, go to school, and then play basketball. So I got a little trouble, so I couldn't go high. I wanted to go the route that I wanted to go. You know what I'm saying? So I had
what position did you play?
Point guard.
Yeah,
there it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So. You know how every time an artist come out, they always try to put that artist in the box.
Yeah.
So how would you label yourself? Are you in that box and saying, oh, he sounds like a Future, he sounds like a this, or he sounds like a that? How would you say you distinguish yourself?
A lot of people say that and make that kind of comparison for me and Future, but I think it's more of they get confused on. I think it's the raspiness. It's not that I have his style, he has my style. I rap like him or he rap like me. It's the raspiness in our voices. That's what I believe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just to clear that up, a lot of people thought I was part of the Migos when I first dropped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And that's a good tag. I mean, the Migos is on fire.
I mean, no, it's not, because not when you branding yourself. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
So I mean, it's cool. They're my folks though. You know what I'm saying? But I'm branding myself, and I'm doing my own thing. So it wasn't a good thing for me. But I mean, we getting out of that now. So we're making that breaking point. So
okay, cool.
We all good now.
You got some tours coming up? Did they put you on tour or something?
Nah, not yet. I mean, my promo tour is coming up, but I got shows. I'm on the road every day. My off days is really probably like Monday through Wednesday.
right? And so you pretty much performing. Are you in the South performing, or you just pretty much
everywhere, man? I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just in Miami yesterday. The day before Miami, I was in North Carolina.
Right.
The day before that, I was in South Carolina, I believe, or Alabama, somewhere. I don't remember, but I'm everywhere, man.
You making moves, man. So if somebody you got some questions, man?
Yeah. I mean, who are some of your musical influences growing up?
My favorite artist, man, by far is Eminem. I just bought his album too. I ain't got a chance to listen to it yet. I just got it though.
He's fantastic. He's a rap god.
Yeah.
Like my favorite group is Slaughterhouse. Like they kill it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And because I guess old school. I like lyrics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I love the turn up though. Don't ever get it twisted.
Yeah. You definitely got to mix it up. Like I said, it's funny you say that too about the comparison. Thinking one of my favorite artists is Future. You know what I'm saying? So you just mix the lyrical, the Eminem with the turn up. The Future,
it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your thoughts on the social media and how the internet has changed the music game?
It has its ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? It definitely. It can help you, but it's also like it can kind of I don't want to say hurt you, but I mean it kind of exposes some things that maybe sometimes don't need to be exposed. Or I mean I know it has its ups and downs though. I mean it at first when the media when social media first came out, whatever, which like that's when Soulja Boy first came out. You know what I'm saying? It helped more back then than it's helping now, because now it's just showing. It's like the music getting saturated. There's a lot of artists out there, so that's why I say it has ups and downs. Because when you see music or artists on social media, sometimes you may not want to click on it because I just like the last person. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Just all it is, a million rappers or a million singers, you know what I'm saying? So, it has ups and downs.
So, what you talking about the saturation in the game? I mean, like, what advice would you give to those that want to be in your position and, want to distinguish themselves from those other artists that may be on, social media, trying to get on like the YouTube movement? A lot of people believe, if I can get hot on YouTube, I can get picked up by a record label.
I mean, it's a million ways you can get hot. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure out your own way. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, I had my brother Sonny Digital was with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say came up under his wing, but like was right next to him, because it's like my best friend, my brother. Right. So I kind of was with him. You know what I'm saying? The whole route. So all he did was kind of like co-sign me, but at the same time I put in my own work. Don't get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? But fortunately I had a co-sign, which you know what I'm saying a lot of people don't have. But I mean, just use your plugs. You got a network, man. If you know anybody that knows somebody, man, you got to use that for real, man. You'd be surprised, man. And you get relations, you know what I'm saying, develop relationships, man. Relationships will take you much longer than you trying to, pay a DJ, let me go play it.
Right.
Nah, man, you that's cool and all, but then you're going to be labeled as that Trump is going, so get some money out of here real quick. You know what I'm saying? That
leads me to my next question. Yeah. The ladies hit me up on Twitter. They was like, is he in a relationship? Does he have a female better half?
I'm just kicking it, man. I'm kicking it. You know what I'm saying?
You kicking it.
I'm just kicking
the turn up is real. He's free. He's available. Let him up on Twitter. What's the Twitter? Hit him up on Twitter, ladies. What's the Twitter? Go ahead.
Who's cute, man? Who's cute?
Who the hell is cute?
Who's QUE? My Instagram the same thing too, man. That's funny.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure sitting down talking to you. Is there any inspirational things you want to leave with us before we get up out of here that you want to just leave? Because in the day we coming up in, a lot of young people, they think they have a one-track mind. Music is the way.
Nah.
But as you can say, you went to school.
Yeah, I went to school.
You played ball. I ain't
say it either.
You know what I'm saying? So you got a plan B.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So distinguish your some inspirational things to our youth, because I'm about youth. I'm about the movement.
Right.
If you can't teach somebody how to do something, then you ain't no good yourself.
Right. This music was actually like my plan D. It became my plan A though. My plan A was basketball actually. Then my plan B was actually get a day job, maybe a 9 to 5. That was my plan B. But stuff happens. You got this life, so you know what I'm saying. Like I said, fortunately, I had people around me. My mom and my folks always been around music, and you know what I'm saying. I was raised up in it, which is kind of why I ain't gonna say not took it serious, but I was around it, so it wasn't something that I wanted to do. I wanted to do something different because I was around it. But then it became, you know what I'm saying. I seen how it happened for my best friend Sonny Digital once again. And I started doing it. First, I started doing it for money. I ain't gonna lie, but then it became fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Right. It became fun, and it became a passion to me. So you know what I'm saying. Now this is where we at now. But do what you want to do, regardless if you want to do music, you want to go sell lemonade, whatever you do,
something positive.
Yeah,
man.
do whatever you want to do and do it. That's when I mean do it. You got to do it. You got to actually dedicate your time to it. Ain't those have you know what I'm saying, assing, or I don't know if I can say that, excuse me.
You can say whatever you want to say, bro.
I don't know if you, ain't no half-assing, no slacking. You can't, that's when you ask me if I have a girlfriend. Man, it'd be nice, but, you know, and you ain't got no time for it, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to do something, accomplish something, you really got to dedicate
to your
all
craft.
your time to it, man.
To your craft.
No sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So
it is, man.
Q.
OG Bobby Johnson, the term is official.
Hold on. Before we go, though, Tony, you know he a man of the sports. We got to get the Super Bowl prediction on tape.
There it is.
I don't watch football.
He don't want. He said he's a basketball man.
I know he do the basketball. I mean, figured you.
Nah, I don't like football. I don't like football.
He don't like no football.
Good try, though.
He's not going to get that. One more time for the social media outlet. If you're trying to get in contact with Q, who want to know when the mixtape is dropping, all that.
Who is Q? Who is QUE? My Twitter and my Instagram is the same.
All right.
Contact me. Ladies, hit me. I'll follow back if you bad. I'm just playing.
All right, it's your man, Tony Redz.
Aladdin, President Airwayz.
Q is in the building.
Yeah,
it's PGC TV. We out.